Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Lisa here, Family Foods, day 36 of $2 a day, but we're doing our, what we've prepped so far. This is $1 a day, not $1 a meal, but an entire day's worth of food for $1 for 2 people for 4 days, and I just want to show you guys what I prepped up. You can watch the first video, will show you what I bought, and as you can see, it looks like a lot more food now. I'm going to walk you through everything that I did, because when you are doing $1 a day, okay, that is about as cheap as you can get. And this is eating pretty nutritious food, well balanced. You have to make the most out of everything. When you should be doing that anyways, but when you have a little more wiggle room in your budget, you tend to kind of toss out different parts of a fruit or vegetable or anything, because you don't want to take the time to do it and you don't really have to. But when you're doing $1 a day, you have to stretch and utilize every single bit of that ingredient to get the most bang for your buck. So let me show you what I did. All right, I just wanted to show everything. Obviously the bananas and the apples, we didn't need to do anything right now, and the peanut butter. So I'm just going to push that to the side. And I'm going to start with the carrots. So what I did was I had 2 pounds of carrots. I went ahead and peeled all the carrots and I soaked them in water. You want to keep them in water. They'll keep them crisp, nice and fresh, easily keep like this for a week. I just cut them in some kind of matchstick pieces. And that'll be good. You'll see each day what I'm going to be doing with the ingredients, because I like to change things up. I like variety. I don't like to eat the same thing every day. But when I peel them, the interesting part is this was 2 pounds of carrots. When I peeled them, I weighed the peel, and this was 6 ounces of peel. So almost a fourth of the carrots was the peel. And a lot of you peel it. I usually peel my carrots just because, you know, for the girls and everything, it just looks shinier and, you know, it doesn't have that, that peel on it that sometimes people don't care for. But what I do is I just wash the peel real good in water, and I've got that sitting in water as well. Look at that. Basically like little ribbons. But I've got a couple ideas for this. But yeah, so I'm saving the peel. I can do something different with that. Then I had the collards and the kale for my greens, and I took the kale and I stripped them from the stem, washed everything really good, and just have them sitting with a little paper towel to collect any moisture. So this is the kale, and kale's a great green because, like I said, this is already a week old and it holds well in the refrigerator. So a kale is a great product to get when you're on a budget, because it will keep. The collards, I washed those as well. Actually, I had already had them washed, but I rinsed them again just to refresh them and stuck them in here. Well, the collards and the kale both have tough stems. And I took the stems and I chopped them up. Kind of looks like celery a little bit. And I have them sitting in some water because that'll just keep them nice and crisp and fresh. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with the stems. So again, we're not letting anything go to waste. Okay, this is all edible food. That there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, and then the carrots. So I took a few already, and because we're going to be gone pretty much all day today, it's 9, 10 in the morning. I got to leave at 10 o'clock. So I'm trying to finish this video, but I'll be home late, so I need to prep up for Jen for lunch tomorrow and breakfast. So I've got some carrots I roasted here, just a little bit. I'm going to do something with that later, so stick around. The rice, I cooked up the rice, so it yielded 6 half-cup portions, so 3 cups of rice. So I divided it up into 2 containers. I've got the lentils here. I didn't measure out how much cooked lentils this yielded, but I did everything in the Instant Pot. You can just cook it per directions on the back of the bag. But if you do it in the Instant Pot, I do the rice and lentils both I do for 12 minutes. And I will get an exact measurement of water for you guys, but whatever it says on the back, do a little less, because in a pressure cooker, it steams everything. The liquid doesn't escape. So you tend to need a little less water if you were making it on the stove. But just, you guys know how to cook rice and lentils. The chicken. Okay, so I had the chicken on the bone. That's your best bet when you're trying to get the most bang for your buck. Because now what I did was I cooked the chicken in the Instant Pot with water. So now I'm making a chicken stock from the bones, and my chicken will just easily just come right off. So basically I got 8 cups of chicken broth, and you can see I like to make this, you put this in the refrigerator overnight and all the fat will rise to the top. So now I have chicken stock, I will have some fat I can use for sauteing or whatnot. I've got chicken meat all pulled off. I have it sitting in a little bit of broth that didn't fit in there. And I actually saved the bones that I pulled everything off. And you can actually make a second broth from this. You just need to let it go a lot longer. So I'm holding on to this because, yeah, it's free flavor. My 2 eggs, haven't done anything with that yet, but I just wanted to show all the food. Let's see, here's the frozen peas. I just took them out of the bag and put them in here so I can see everything I have. And then I think this is last but not least is the pinto beans. So I cooked the pinto beans. I think I had them soaking overnight just to cut the cooking time. But yeah, I think I might have overcooked them a touch, but that's okay. And they're just sitting a little bit of liquid here. But that is it. That's what I've got so far prepped up, which is going to make everything for the next 4 days that much easier to prepare and to figure out what I want to have. And yeah, so make sure you stick around. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can get and click the notification bell so you can be aware each time that I post a new video. Because you want to keep up. The whole idea to see how this works is to not just copy everything that I'm making per se, but to see the methods and the strategies and the way I prepare things and the way I use things, because you can change this up with whatever vegetable that you might have, or if you didn't want to use meat, you can use potatoes or oats or something. So hopefully it's a bit of a learning experience, but thanks so much for watching. Remember, always eat happy foods. We'll always make food with love, and I look forward to preparing some tasty food. I got a bunch of ideas rolling in my head, so I will catch you later, my friends. Ciao.